Growing up, I was never a massive fan of the Abrams. Why would I be? Born and bred in Britain. So the Challenger was the tank to have. Actually, the more I've grown up, the more I've realised the Abrams is actually a very good tank. This is a Trumpeter M1A1. We have a Meng M1A2 SEP V2 with the RWS I've added. We have the Malagasy monstrously over-armoured M1A2 MMMM, and we have the latest Abrams to join the tank off, which is the Abrams-X technology concept demonstrator. Now, I've done this in a sort of in-service finish look rather than the grey. So it's painted Vallejo yellow sand, I think it is, which is the best colour I can find for US armour. This is Iraqi sand and it's a bit too bright. This is done in the markings of the oilums. So let's have a quick look at the Abrams-X technology concept demonstrator. Well, the first thing that strikes you about it is it's got an unmanned turret, and the crew sits down in these little hatched areas here. Now, this is very much reminiscent of the previous Abrams TTB technology demonstrator. It's a really good idea. It frees up the turret to have the ammunition and a protected bustle here. It's got a 30mm cannon RWS, which is pretty potent. You've got all your soft kill active protection here. You've got, I think these will be switchblade drone launchers. You've got your active protection trophy system here. You've got sensors all around the turret, and it's got a vision system as well at the front, this black bar here. It's got two sights here, commander and gunner, and then the remote weapons station sight. It's got camera systems on the side, and it's got a diesel hybrid power pack. So it's really futuristic in terms of its power, and apparently it can run on silent mode, which is pretty cool. The main gun is a 120mm XM 360, which I think is the next development of the 120mm tank guns. I really like this. I think it is a superb attempt at a futuristic tank. Now, it is a technology demonstrator at the moment. I don't know whether the Americans will incorporate it into their armed forces. It's lighter than the outgoing M1A2 SEP V2s and V3s. This, of course, has got a Tusk kit on it. Now, the Abrams has grown in weight from the M1A1 to the M1A2 to the M1A2 Tusk 2, which is the heaviest version there. And then topping the scales is my Malagasy What If upgraded variant here, which has got active protection systems and lots of extra armour. Still got the 4 crew and a very heavy tank. Now, unfortunately, the heavier the tank gets, the more constraints are placed on bridging. So the idea of the Abrams-X technology concept demonstrator was actually to bring the weight of the tank down. So I think this weighs 59-ish tons. Now, the Chieftain has done a very good video on this, so I won't cover that because, you know, go listen to the Chieftain. But this is a 3D printed model kit in 1/72. I got this off eBay, very well priced. It's been on order for quite some time. With 3D printed models, they do take some time to be printed. Now, I would, sometimes a few months even. Now, I would put this up there with the K2. I'd put this up there with the KF 51. I really like this. I think it's a really good looking tank. I think the turret is nice and low profile. The whole way they've done everything and put it together, I think, is very commendable. It certainly looks good. I like the sort of futuristic sand shield things, dirt shield, whatever you call them, on the side. The model itself is really nicely done, highly recommended. And yes, this completes the Abrams family, bringing it up to date. I'm trying to get a Catab, which was a previous concept, but was a lot heavier. So the Abrams has really reached the limit of its growth potential in terms of weight, and this Malagasy What If Beast would certainly cause some bridging strain, as does the Tusk 2. So the Abrams-X is taking the weight down, maintaining mobility. The hybrid diesel drive system is designed to give much better range, performance, and silent running if required. The 30mm cannon, well, the chieftain thinks that may be overkill and probably be replaced by a lighter one, but it's definitely a good way of taking out attack helicopters or drones, that kind of thing. I like the way the sights are tucked together here, and then this is your active protection. It just, the whole thing just is really nice, like the KF-51. Highly recommend this 3D print. Let me know what you think, but I do think this is a bit of a stunner. Take care. Goodbye.